Magic Bedtime Stories for Kids.
Ava's adventure in the Central African Republic with Grandpa. In a little village, there lived a curious girl named Ava. Ava loved spending time with her grandpa, who always had exciting stories to tell. One sunny afternoon, Grandpa had a special surprise for Ava. Ava, today we're going on a magical journey to a wonderful country called the Central African Republic, Grandpa said with a twinkle in his eye. The Central African Republic? Where is that, Grandpa? Ava asked, her eyes wide with excitement. It's a beautiful country in the heart of Africa, full of amazing animals, lush forests, and friendly people, Grandpa explained. Are you ready to explore it with me? Yes, I can't wait! Ava giggled, bouncing up and down. Grandpa opened a big, colorful book and turned to a picture of a vast green forest. This is the Zangasangha rainforest, he said. It's very big and full of trees and animals. Can you say Zangasangha? Zangasanga, Ava repeated, her eyes wide with wonder. It looks so big, Grandpa. Can we go there? In our story, we can, Grandpa said. Close your eyes and imagine walking through the forest, listening to the birds singing. Ava closed her eyes and imagined herself walking through the lush forest. I'm walking in the Zangasanga rainforest, Grandpa, she whispered. Next, Grandpa turned the page to a picture of a group of majestic elephants. These are forest elephants, he said. They're smaller than the elephants you know, and they love the rainforest. Can you say elephant? Elephant, Ava repeated, smiling. They look so gentle, Grandpa. Can we see them? Of course, Grandpa replied. Imagine watching the elephants as they walk through the forest. Ava pretended to watch the elephants, her eyes wide with curiosity. I'm watching the forest elephants, Grandpa, she said excitedly. Grandpa turned the page again, showing a picture of a lively market. This is a market in Bangui, the capital city, he explained. People buy and sell all kinds of things here. Can you say market? Market, Ava repeated, clapping her hands. It looks so fun, Grandpa. Can we go there? Yes, we can, Grandpa said. Imagine walking through the market, seeing all the colorful stalls and smelling delicious food. Ava pretended to walk through the market, looking at the colorful stalls. I'm at the market, Grandpa, she said happily. Thank you for the story, Grandpa, Ava said, her eyes closing. I love our magical journeys. You're welcome, my little adventurer, Grandpa replied softly. Sweet dreams, Ava. Sweet dreams, Grandpa.
Let's get to know our body. In a cozy little house, there lived a cheerful little girl named Lily. Lily loved to explore and learn new things every day. One sunny morning, her mum had a special lesson planned for her. Lily, her mum called. Today we're going to learn about our body and all its amazing parts. Lily's eyes sparkled with excitement. That sounds fun, Mum. Where do we start? Let's start with your head, her mum said. Your head holds your brain, which helps you think. Lily tapped her head gently. This is my head, she said with a giggle. Good job, Lily. Now let's talk about your hair, her mum continued. Your hair grows on your head and can be long or short, curly or straight. Lily touched her soft brown hair. My hair is curly, she said, twirling a strand around her finger. Exactly. And here are your eyelashes, her mom pointed out. They protect your eyes from dust and dirt. Lily blinked her eyes, making her eyelashes flutter. I like my eyelashes, she said with a smile. Now, let's look at your nose, her mom said. Your nose helps you smell all kinds of things. Lily sniffed the air. This is my nose, she said. It smells cookies baking, her mom laughed. That's right, Lily. Your nose is very good at smelling. And here are your ears, she continued, gently touching Lily's ears. Your ears help you hear sounds. Lily wiggled her ears playfully. I use my ears to listen to music, she said. Very good. Now let's talk about your mouth, her mum said. Your mouth helps you eat, drink, and talk. Lily opened her mouth wide. Ah, this is my mouth, she said. I use it to sing songs. Great job, Lily. Inside your mouth are your teeth, her mom explained. Your teeth help you chew your food. Lily ran her tongue over her teeth. These are my teeth, she said. I brush them every day. That's very important, her mom said proudly. Now let's look at your face. Your face shows your emotions and helps you express yourself. Lily made a happy face, then a surprised face. This is my face, she said, giggling. Your face is very expressive, Lily, her mom said. Now, let's move to your hands and fingers. Your hands help you touch and hold things. Lily wiggled her fingers. These are my hands and fingers, she said. I use them to draw and paint. Wonderful. And here are your feet, her mum said, pointing to Lily's feet. Your feet help you walk and run. Lily stomped her feet. These are my feet, she said. I use them to jump and dance. You're doing great, Lily, her mum said. Let's not forget about your toes. They are at the end of your feet and help you balance. Lily wiggled her toes. These are my toes, she said. They are so tiny. Lily's mum gave her a big hug. You did a fantastic job learning about your body today, she said. Each part of your body is special and helps you in different ways. Thank you, Mom, Lily said, hugging her back. I had so much fun learning with you. Lily's mum smiled. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Lily. Always remember to take care of your body because it's amazing and unique, just like you. And with that, Lily and her mom spent the rest of the day playing and exploring, happy and full of love. Lulu's exciting day at the carnival. In the heart of the bustling carnival, where colourful lights danced in the night sky and cheerful music filled the air, lived a family of giraffes. Among them was little Lulu, a curious and adventurous giraffe with a heart full of wonder. One sunny morning, Lulu's mum, Mama Gigi, announced that they would be visiting the carnival for a special day of fun and learning. Lulu's eyes sparkled with excitement as she imagined all the amazing things she would see and do. As they strolled through the carnival grounds, Lulu's mom pointed out all the different attractions. There were games to play, rides to go on, and delicious treats to eat. But what caught Lulu's attention the most was the colourful tent labelled Fun Learning Zone. Inside the tent, there were all sorts of interactive exhibits and activities designed to teach children new things in a fun and engaging way. Lulu eagerly explored each station, her curiosity leading her from one exhibit to the next. At the first station, Lulu learned about shapes and colours by playing a game of matching with her mum. She giggled with delight as she correctly matched the shapes and colours together. Next, they visited the animal exhibit, where Lulu's eyes widened with wonder as she saw all the different animals from around the world. Mama Gigi patiently answered all of Lulu's questions, teaching her about each animal and where they came from. But the highlight of Lulu's day was the science exhibit, where she got to conduct her own experiments. With the help of her mum and their friendly neighbourhood elephant, Ellie, Lulu mixed colours, made bubbles, and even created her own mini volcano. As the day drew to a close and the sun began to set, Lulu felt a sense of joy and accomplishment. She had learned so many new things and had so much fun doing it, but most importantly, she had spent the day bonding with her mom and making memories that would last a lifetime. As they walked home from the carnival, Lulu hugged her mom tightly. Thank you for taking me to the carnival, Mama. I had the best day ever. Mama Gigi smiled down at her little giraffe. You're welcome, sweetie. I'm so glad we could spend this special day together. And remember, there's always something new to learn, no matter where you are. With that, Lulu and her mum continued their journey home, their hearts full of love and their minds full of memories from their exciting day at the carnival. Magic bedtime stories for kids.
The Hippo family in the fairy haven. Once upon a time, nestled in an enchanted forest, among twinkling stars and trees that sang as the wind blew, there was a magical place known as Fairy Heaven. In this magical land where dreams danced on the moonbeams, lived a lovely family of hippos. In this hippo family, there was a little calf named Splash. With his chubby cheeks and sparkling eyes, Splash was a source of joy for his family and those around him. Splash and his family, who lived in their peaceful home in Fairy Heaven, had different adventures every night under the white lights of the moon. On a quiet evening, while fireflies were illuminating all the greenery around, Splash's mother Lily took her little cub and began to tell him a story. The tale was always about how important it is to be brave and kind. Meanwhile, Splash's father Hank was telling them stories about distant lands and magical creatures, and they were all having a lot of fun together. As the night grew darker and the stars grew brighter than ever, there was a knock on the door of the fairy heavens. What surprised them was their friend Sunny the squirrel, who has big bright eyes and is always causing mischief. "Good evening, dear neighbours," Sunny called, wagging his fluffy tail excitedly. "I have come to bring news of a great adventure in the Enchanted Meadow. Will you join me, you brave Hippo family?" Splash's eyes widened in anticipation, and he tugged on his mother's paw, begging to go. Lily exchanged a knowing look with her husband, Hank, before nodding with a warm smile. Hank nodded his approval, nodding his head up and down as if to let Sunny go. His mother, Lily, said, "Of course, dear Sunny. We will all embark on this adventure together." Led by Sunny, the Hippo family set out for the Enchanted Meadow, where flowers bloom in rainbow colours and butterflies dance in the wind. They frolicked in the fields, danced with fireflies and made wishes on shooting stars. Time passed, and the moon continued to shine silvery white. The Hippo family and Sunny told each other tales and stories under the shining shadow of the stars. They laughed together and had a lot of fun. Their hearts were filled with joy and gratitude for the magic of friendship and togetherness. Splash approached his parents with a smile on his face, because he was very, very sleepy, and his eyes were about to close. While his mother Lily and father Hank sang him a loving and peaceful lullaby, Sunny joined them in a cheerful melody. Their voices made Splash sleep peacefully, and so in the peaceful surroundings of the Enchanted Meadow, the Hippo family Lily, Hank, Splash, and their dear friend Sunny fell asleep. His dreams were filled with the magic of a fairy paradise, where love and joy were everywhere. Good night, Splash. Good night, Sunny. Good night, Lily. Good night, Hank.
Alien child and Earth child, an endless loop. Once upon a time, on fleas, camels climb. My mommy shakes my grandma's beds. In the depths of space, in a large galaxy called Rinnen, an alien family lived on a planet called Solu. This family's ears are long, their tails are soft and furry, and their eyes are big and colorful. The mother alien with blue eyes was trying to put her baby to sleep. The father has already put his alien green eyes to sleep. However, the baby alien with brown eyes couldn't sleep, and he asked his mother to tell him a story. Thus, he would relax while listening to the story, close his eyes and fall asleep soundly. Who knows, maybe he would have nice dreams and remember them when he woke up. His mother started telling a story. The tale was about a child trying to sleep in the world. This child was a very sweet, smart and well-behaved child who listened to his parents, ate his meals, washed his hands before meals, and brushed his teeth when he woke up in the morning and before going to sleep in the evening. His mother and father loved him very much and often said to him, "We love you as much as the world." And he said to his parents, "I love you even more, I love you as much as the sun." This time his parents said, "We love you as much as infinite space." They all giggled and laughed together. The world is dark like space at night and cold in winter. That's why the parents would cover the child tightly at such times. The child, wrapped in his soft blanket, had beautiful, sweet dreams every time he fell asleep. Moreover, his bed was soft and warm. Before falling asleep, the earthly child looked at the sky through the window and wondered if there were any other creatures living in the deep, void of space. Then he would lie down in his bed. Sometimes his father and most often his mother would cover him, read him different stories every day, and kiss him goodnight. His mother started telling a story to the earthly child. The tale was about a brown-eyed alien child trying to sleep on a planet called Solu. This alien child was a very sweet, smart, well-behaved child who listened to his parents. His mother and father loved him very much and often said to him, "We love you as much as Solu." He also said to his parents, "I love you even more. I love you as much as Rinnen." This time his parents said, "We love you as much as infinite space." They all giggled and laughed together. The planet Solu is dark like space at night and cold in winter. That's why the parents would cover the child tightly at such times. The child, wrapped in his soft blanket, had beautiful, sweet dreams every time he fell asleep. Moreover, his bed was soft and warm. Before falling asleep, the alien child looked at the sky and wondered if there were any other creatures living in the deep void of space. Then he would lie down in his bed. Sometimes his father and most often his mother would cover him, read him different stories every day, and kiss him goodnight. His mother started telling a story to the alien child. The tale was about a child trying to sleep in the world. This child was a very sweet, smart, and well-behaved child who listened to his parents, ate his meals, washed his hands before meals, and brushed his teeth when he woke up in the morning and before going to sleep in the evening. His mother and father loved him very much and often said to him, "We love you as much as the world." And he said to his parents, "I love you even more. I love you as much as the sun." This time his parents said, "We love you as much as infinite space." They all giggled and laughed together. The world is dark like space at night and cold in winter. That's why the parents would cover the child tightly at such times. The child, wrapped in his soft blanket, had beautiful, sweet dreams every time he fell asleep. Moreover, his bed was soft and warm. Before falling asleep, the earthly child looked at the sky through the window and wondered if there were any other creatures living in the deep void of space. Then he would lie down in his bed. Sometimes his father and most often his mother would cover him, read him different stories every day, and kiss him goodnight. His mother started telling a story to the earthly child. The tale was about a brown-eyed alien child trying to sleep on a planet called Solu. This alien child was a very sweet, smart, well-behaved child who listened to his parents. His mother and father loved him very much and often said to him, "We love you as much as Solu." He also said to his parents, "I love you even more. I love you as much as Rinnen." This time his parents said, "We love you as much as infinite space." They all giggled and laughed together. The planet Solu is dark like space at night and cold in winter. That's why the parents would cover the child tightly at such times. The child, wrapped in his soft blanket, had beautiful, sweet dreams every time he fell asleep. Moreover, his bed was soft and warm. Before falling asleep, the alien child looked at the sky and wondered if there were any other creatures living in the deep void of space. Then he would lie down in his bed. Sometimes his father and most often his mother would cover him, read him different stories every day, and kiss him goodnight. his mother started telling a story to the alien child. The tale was about a child trying to sleep in the world.
Amelia's lesson in empathy. In a bustling town where buildings reached for the sky lived an elephant family with love that soared high. Mommy, brother, and little Amelia, so kind, their bond strong and true, in heart and in mind. One sunny day, as they walked through the square, Amelia spotted a friend with sadness to bear. "Mommy, Mommy, look over there! My friend looks so sad, it just isn't fair." Mommy Elephant smiled, her eyes filled with grace. "Let's go see what's wrong. Let's pick up the pace." They approached Amelia's friend, with care in their stride, and asked what was troubling her deep down inside. The friend sniffled and said, with tears in her eyes, "I lost my toy bear, my most prized surprise." Amelia felt a tug in her heart, deep and true. She knew just how it felt to lose something too. With empathy shining, like a beacon so bright, Amelia hugged her friend with all of her might. "Don't worry," she whispered. "We'll find it together, with love and with hope, through any kind of weather." Brother Elephant smiled, his trunk reaching out. "We'll search high and low, without any doubt." So hand in hand, they began their quest to find the lost bear and bring back its rest. Through alleys and streets, they searched all around, every nook and cranny, every sight and every sound. And just when they thought all hope was lost, Amelia's keen eyes found what they sought the most. High on a shelf, in a shop by the square, sat the lost toy bear, waiting for love and care. With joy in their hearts, they returned it with glee to Amelia's friend, who hugged it with glee. The sun set on the town, with warmth in its glow, as Amelia learned a lesson that would always show. Empathy and kindness, in action so small, can make a big difference and touch hearts overall. So remember, dear children, as you lay down to rest, to be kind and empathetic, and always do your best. For in spreading love and kindness far and near, you'll make the world brighter and bring joy so clear. Magic Bedtime Stories for Kids. Jean and Uncle Jack's Ski Adventure. Once upon a time, in a cozy mountain village, there lived a joyful jackal family. There was Jean, a curious little jackal, and his adventurous Uncle Jack. Jean loved spending time with Uncle Jack, who always had exciting stories and fun activities planned. One snowy morning, Uncle Jack had a big surprise for Jean. "Today, we're going to the ski resort," he announced with a grin. Jean's eyes sparkled with excitement. "A ski resort? Yay! I've never been skiing before." Uncle Jack ruffled Jean's fur. "It's going to be an adventure. We'll learn together and it'll be so much fun." They packed their warmest clothes, skis and helmets, and set off for the resort. The ski resort was magical, with tall, snow-covered mountains, colourful flags fluttering in the wind, and the cheerful sounds of families enjoying the snow. When they arrived, Uncle Jack led Jean to the beginner's slope. "First, we need to learn the basics. Are you ready, John?" Jean nodded eagerly. "Ready, Uncle Jack." They put on their skis, and Uncle Jack showed Jean how to balance. "Keep your knees bent and lean forward a little," he explained. Jean wobbled at first, but with Uncle Jack's patient guidance, he soon found his balance. "I'm doing it, Uncle Jack. Look at me." "You're doing great, Jean," Uncle Jack cheered. "Now let's try moving a little." They started sliding down the gentle slope. Jean giggled with delight as the wind rushed past him. "This is amazing," Uncle Jack laughed. "It sure is. Remember, teamwork is important. If we stick together, we can do anything." They practiced skiing together all morning, taking small breaks to warm up with hot cocoa and snacks. Jean loved spending time with Uncle Jack, learning new things and sharing lots of laughs. In the afternoon, Uncle Jack had another surprise. "How about we build a snow fort, Jean?" Jean's eyes widened. "A snow fort? Yes, please." They found a perfect spot and started piling up snow. Uncle Jack showed Jean how to pack the snow tightly to make strong walls. "We have to work together, just like when we were skiing," he said. Jean nodded, working hard alongside Uncle Jack. Teamwork makes the dream work. Together, they built the biggest, most impressive snow fort in the whole resort. Other families stopped to admire their creation, and Jean felt proud of their teamwork. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with beautiful shades of pink and orange, Jean and Uncle Jack sat inside their snow fort, watching the sunset. "This has been the best day ever, Uncle Jack," Jean said, snuggling close. Uncle Jack put his arm around Jean. "I'm so glad you had fun. Remember, Jean, whether we're skiing, building a fort, or doing anything else, working together makes everything better." Jean smiled, feeling warm and happy inside. "I love spending time with you, Uncle Jack. You're the best partner ever." "And you're the best nephew ever, Jean," Uncle Jack replied, giving Jean a gentle hug. "Now, it's time to head back home and get some rest. We've had a big day." They packed up their gear and made their way back to their cozy cabin. Jean was sleepy from all the fun and adventure, but he couldn't stop smiling. As Uncle Jack tucked Jean into bed, he whispered, "Good night, little adventurer. Dream of all the wonderful things we did today." "Good night, Uncle Jack," Jean murmured, his eyes closing. "I love you." "I love you too, John," Uncle Jack said softly. John drifted off to sleep, dreaming of snowy mountains, fun adventures, and the wonderful bond he shared with his Uncle Jack.
Everybody is looking for the perfect bedtime story. Welcome to Magic Bedtime Stories. Are you ready for a magical adventure before bedtime? Let's dive into our story called The Enchanted Forest Journey. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a beautiful forest filled with tall, whispering trees and sparkling flowers. This was no ordinary forest. It was enchanted. Every night, the forest would come alive with twinkling lights and soft, gentle music. Our story begins with a little bunny named Bella. Bella had the softest fur and the biggest, most curious eyes. One evening, as the moon began to rise, Bella decided to explore the enchanted forest. As she hopped along the path, Bella met her friend, Oliver the owl. "Where are you going, Bella?" asked Oliver, his eyes twinkling like stars. "I'm off to find the source of the magical music," Bella replied. Together, they ventured deeper into the forest. They passed a babbling brook that sang a sweet lullaby and a meadow where fireflies danced like tiny fairies. Bella and Oliver marveled at the beauty around them. Suddenly, they heard a rustling sound. Out from behind a tree popped a tiny golden fox named Felix. "Hello, friends. Are you on a nighttime adventure?" Felix asked, his tail swishing with excitement. Bella and Oliver nodded eagerly. The three friends continued their journey, following the enchanting melody. Soon, they came upon a clearing with a giant glowing tree at its center. The tree's branches shimmered with lights, and the most beautiful music floated from its leaves. "Welcome, little ones," said a soft, gentle voice. It was the voice of the enchanted tree. "You have found the heart of the forest. May your dreams be as magical as your journey." Bella, Oliver, and Felix snuggled up under the tree, feeling safe and happy. As they closed their eyes, they knew they would dream of wonderful adventures and magical places. And so, our story ends, but your dreams are just beginning. Good night, little dreamers. Sweet dreams and sleep tight.
Magic Bedtime Stories for Kids.
Once upon a moonlit night, Diane met her talking teddy bear, Mr. Cuddles, who whispered secrets of a magical portal hidden in her closet. With a sprinkle of stardust, they stepped into a world where candy cane trees sang melodies and firefly lanterns lit their path. Together, they rode on a carousel of dreams pulled by winged unicorns soaring high above cotton candy clouds. In the realm of the Sugar Plum Fairy, they danced in a shimmering ballroom filled with laughter and joy. As dawn approached, Diane and Mr. Cuddles bid farewell, knowing their hearts would forever cherish the memories of their extraordinary adventure. Once upon a moonlit night, in the heart of the enchanted forest, a curious owl named Luna perched on a branch, her luminous eyes sparkling with wonder. The forest hummed with secrets, whispers of ancient trees, and mischievous sprites flitting amongst the shadows. Luna fluttered her wings, sensing an adventure stirring in the air. "Follow me," a mischievous sprite beckoned, its voice a melody of giggles. Luna, with a flutter of excitement, embarked on a quest into the unknown depths of the forest. The path twisted and turned, lined with glowing mushrooms that illuminated their way. They encountered a brook where water nymphs danced in silver ripples, their laughter tinkling like wind chimes. As they journeyed deeper, they faced a labyrinth of brambles, blooming roses with thorns sharp as frost. Luna, with wisdom in her eyes, whispered to the sprites, "Kindness tames even the sharpest thorns." Together, they wove through the labyrinth unscathed. A great oak stood before them, its ancient branches forming a canopy of stars. "You have passed the tests of heart and spirit," the oak intoned. "Within you lies the magic of friendship." Luna and the sprites, hearts aglow, embraced the truth that in unity, their magic thrived. The enchanted forest echoed with their laughter, a symphony of friendship and wonder. And so, under the moon's gentle gaze, Luna and her newfound friends continued their adventures, bound forever by the enchantment of the forest. As dawn painted the sky in hues of rose and gold, the forest whispered its gratitude, for friendship had woven a tapestry of light through the shadows, illuminating all in its path. And thus, the tale of the enchanted forest quest danced on the lips of the wind, a timeless reminder that in the embrace of true friendship, every journey becomes magical. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills, there was a magical garden known to only a few. Little Lily, a curious girl with bright eyes and a heart full of wonder, stumbled upon a hidden path that led her to this enchanted realm. The garden bloomed with flowers of every hue, their petals glistening with morning dew. Butterflies danced in the air, leaving trails of shimmering colors behind them. As Lily ventured deeper, she met a mischievous squirrel named Rusty, who led her to the heart of the garden where a majestic tree stood. Its branches reached for the sky, adorned with glowing lanterns that illuminated the night. Under the tree's wise gaze, Lily encountered the guardian of the garden, a mystical owl with eyes as deep as the ocean. The guardian shared tales of ancient times and bestowed upon Lily a key that unlocked the secrets of the garden. Guided by Rusty the squirrel and the owl guardian, Lily embarked on a quest to gather rare ingredients for a special potion to protect the garden from harm. Along the way, she encountered friendly fairies, playful pixies, and a gentle unicorn who offered their help. Together, they braved the challenges of the garden, from crossing shimmering streams on lily pads to outwitting a clever fox. As the final ingredient was placed in the potion, the garden shimmered with a radiant light, signaling the bond of friendship and magic that had been woven. With a grateful heart, Lily bid farewell to her new friends, knowing that the magic of the garden would always be with her. And so, under the watchful eyes of the stars,
she returned home, her heart aglow with the memories of her enchanting adventure. Meet Max, a curious child with an insatiable thirst for knowledge. One day, he stumbled upon a hidden library in his town. Fascinated by the endless rows of books, Max began to read every day. His favorite stories transported him to distant lands, and he learned about science, history, and magic. Max's insatiable thirst for knowledge only grew stronger as he delved deeper into the hidden library's vast collection. One day, while exploring a dusty corner, Max discovered a mysterious, ancient-looking book titled The Secrets of the Universe. The book was filled with intricate diagrams, cryptic symbols, and fascinating theories about space and time. Max was captivated. He spent hours poring over its pages, unraveling its secrets. As he decoded the book's mysteries, Max stumbled upon a hidden note. It spoke of a secret society of scholars dedicated to unlocking the universe's greatest mysteries. Determined to join their ranks, Max embarked on a quest to find them. His journey took him through forgotten archives, historical landmarks, and challenging puzzles. Along the way, Max met like-minded individuals who shared his passion for knowledge. With each step, Max's understanding of the universe deepened, and he grew more determined to make groundbreaking discoveries. His adventure had only just begun, and the hidden library's secrets promised even greater revelations. Max's quest for knowledge led him to the heart of the hidden library, where he discovered a secret room filled with ancient artifacts and manuscripts. Among them was a scroll that detailed the history of the secret society of scholars he sought. The scroll revealed that the society's greatest treasure was a map leading to a long-lost repository of knowledge, said to contain answers to the universe's most profound mysteries. Driven by an unyielding curiosity, Max followed the map's intricate directions, leading him to a secluded mountain range. After days of arduous trekking, he stumbled upon a hidden cave. Inside, Max found an astonishing repository filled with countless books, scrolls, and artifacts from civilizations long forgotten. As he explored the cavernous library, Max realized he had found the legendary repository. In the heart of the repository, Max discovered a crystal orb that radiated knowledge. When he touched it, visions of the universe's secrets and humanity's future flooded his mind. Max knew that this discovery was not just for him, but for the betterment of all humankind. Returning to his hometown, Max shared his newfound knowledge, revolutionizing science, history, and technology. As he grew, Max's dedication to reading transformed his academic life. He aced his exams and won numerous school competitions. Max's teachers noticed his progress, and he earned a scholarship to a prestigious university. Years later, Max became a renowned scientist, attributing his success to the love of reading he nurtured as a child. His journey from a curious child to a renowned scholar and explorer had come full circle, unlocking the mysteries of the universe for future generations. Max's story became a beacon of inspiration, showing that with determination, curiosity, and a love for reading, anyone could achieve greatness. His legacy encouraged countless others to follow their dreams.